Okay, so now let's look at the graph, and we're going to write an equation, and it's going to be in standard form to represent this parabola. Okay, so let's look at the information that's given to you. You're given the x-intercepts. You're given one of them at 2, the other one at 4. So remember, our x-intercepts are our r value and our s value. So r is 2, s is 4. A, if you recall, is what you're looking for. We did something almost identical to this in chapter 4. Now you're going to pick a point that you can read well, and it's kind of indicated to you to pick this one, where x is 3 and y is -2. Okay? So now you always algebraically find your a value. It would make sense if your a value is positive because this opens upward. Put it in the factored form because it has the r value and the s value in it. Put your y in. Okay, put your x in. Remember, you're looking for a. Okay, so then I simplify. This is +1. This is -1. Remember, all of this is being multiplied. So a times 1 times -1 is -1a. Divide both sides by -1, right? And then I get my a value here being 2. Okay, so now I put that back into my equation. A is 2, x minus r, which is 2, x minus s, which is 4. This is where we ended in chapter 4. This is now asking us to write it in standard form. So how do you go from factored form to standard form? You need to expand. So this is from chapter 5. Expand your brackets first, right? Multiply. So x times x, x squared, minus 4x, minus 2x, plus 8. I'm going to simplify what's inside the bracket there. And then I'm going to worry about the 2 and multiply that 2 out into each of the terms. And now I am done that question. Okay, let's look quickly at this last one. Same idea. My r value is -5. My s value is +5. So there's my r, there's my s. I'm going to pick this point for my x and y. X is 0, y is 75. X is 0, y is 75, and I'm looking for my a value. Okay, remember your a value needs to be negative because this opens downward. Because I am using my r value and my s value, I use factored form. I algebraically find my a. Because I'm subtracting a negative, so I'm going to do x, which is 0, subtract -5. Remember, that's the same as adding, right? So here I have +5 times -5, which I know is -25. So my a value is -3. Okay, so you put your a value in. So I'm going to do x, and I'm going to subtract -5, which is like adding 5, and then x subtract 5, and then I expand, right? So I have x squared minus 5x plus 5x minus 25. This is 0, this is -5, and this is +5. So x squared minus 25, now I multiply in by the -3. And there is my equation in standard form.